defenseman picks it up, passes it up to a forward.
With like 7 seconds to go.
Coast to coast. What?
It's actually, yeah, Mike Richard, please don't touch him, he's pretty. Let go of him, he's old, like what is he gonna do? What are you doing? He's a baby, he would do nothing wrong.
Guy loves chicken too.
Chewbacca?
I said $1 million and the rights to Newfoundland.
She answered the question! Agree. I was right!
Honolulu.
You guys are so loud for people who are agreeing with each other.
Yes. So I'm just generally kind of bummed, Alex.
Yeah, we're going.
Morning, MRU.
Oh. Yeah, they're not going to know once this gets uploaded, but like we're here significantly earlier than we are typically.
Yeah, we're loving it.
A little rough.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, typically on Tuesdays we do our shows from 3 to 4. Yeah, we do our shows from 3 to 4 p.m. Mountain.
It is currently 7:03 Mountain.
But our studio is booked for the whole day despite classes having ended yesterday, which I find odd. Which is why we're here from 7 to 8 a.m.
Hey, we're dedicated.
We're thrilled about it.
I woke up at 5.
I'm thrilled about it.
I also woke up at 5 and just stayed in bed. And then I got here on time.
Technically.
No, I know. I know. My dog was really, like, just in a very cuddly mood this morning.
Oh,
and it was
fair.
It was very hard to leave.
That's a respectable reason.
No, I had the opposite of that. I had to wake up, and my dog was also like, just did not want to move. And I was like, buddy, I gotta take it.
I gotta go.
And he got up and he stretched, and then he let out the deepest sigh I've ever heard from that dog. Fine.
Well, back to hockey.
Yeah, let's jump in with some hockey stuff. We're going to talk about the Flames today. A couple trades. Shesterkin's recent contract, WHL, and the Q should be all that's on the docket for today. Let's start with the Flames. Sounds like my
I found your dog.
Yeah, it sounds like my dog this morning.
I had some hope. For that Stars game. I think I predicted that they were going to win. That Flames were going to win that game.
You did.
Because I'm dumb. But you know what? We held it with them for the first 2 periods.
Yeah.
And then the third
all fell apart in the third.
Apparently, when it comes to Dallas and 1 period against our teams, it's just utterly destruction because they scored 6 and 1 against Pittsburgh, and now 4. Like I didn't even know they scored 4 goals in the third yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas is obviously a really good team, so I'm not super surprised that we lost this game.
One thing I'm like a little kind of eerie about just looking at the shots. Calgary has 5 in the first, then 14 and 12. Dallas had 9 shots in the third period. 4 of them went in. Yeah. Unless like empty net? No. Oh, that's even worse.
No, yeah. I don't think I'm
Brother,
rough night for Dustin Wolf, that's for sure.
I mean, when you're up against a team like Dallas, that is a measuring stick game if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
But could you argue at this point in the season, like low-key, you almost could compare
Calgary to Dallas?
Yeah. Like in terms of standings? No?
I mean, you can technically compare Minnesota to Chicago.
Well, you can compare anyone to anyone.
Like, yeah, you can compare anyone to anyone. So, I mean, I guess.
I mean,
sure.
Stars have 34 points to Flames 31.
Yeah, Dallas is only 3 points ahead of the Flames right now. And
I'm still, you'd still probably take the Stars, to be honest.
I still like the Stars on paper more than I like Calgary.
And the Stars are struggling a little bit.
I think we need to send Kadri down to the Wranglers because that one that kind of started the waterfall there. The shorthanded goal.
Do you think it's in the
brutal effort
or
lack thereof from Mr. Kadri?
Which
sucked.
Goal was that one? I want to see if it's in
Dallas goal.
That was the Johnston goal.
The Johnston.
Oh, the shorthanded one.
Yeah, the shorthanded.
Notice how Kadri's
91
the blue line as the puck comes around, and then just like he has his man, he has the puck, and then he's like, "No, you have it, take it."
Kadri's 91 in this sitting here. What?
Yeah, he just gives it to him. He's like, here, have the puck.
Does the visualizer do Kadri? I know this is terrible to listen to.
Because that was my reaction.
It doesn't do it justice?
Yeah, no, it does.
What?
Because that was my reaction watching it live too. I tweeted about it on post on Twitter. Check us out. Because someone commented, we think Wolf should have saved that, and I commented,
we think Kadri
should have fought for that.
So,
oh, you guys scored on your first shot too.
I understand that Kadri should have done. I understand that Kadri should have done something. On the other end of that, sometimes you need a save.
Well, yeah. It would be nice to have had the save there too.
Yeah, like sometimes you need like a nice like tire pumping save. And
why is that?
But also, like, in that situation, Johnson also cut through Anderson and Ball like they didn't exist.
Well, I mean,
also
Ball top speed is like 2 miles per hour. Like,
oh, never mind.
This is true.
Yeah,
but
like, have you seen Frozen 2?
No, I haven't seen Frozen 2.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Anderson looks a little silly, and Kadri looks a little.
But I'm like, with Kadri, you have.
Kevin Ball's an earth giant, is what I was. Like he moves slow. He moves incredibly slow.
Sometimes that's all you need, though. Big hit.
We needed more than that here.
Yeah, true.
No, yeah.
But
was that Kuzmenko in front of Kadri there?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, looking at the actual goal itself, like, and also for it to be shorthanded, it is technically shorthanded, but you just came off of 4-on-4, so it's a bit like, eh. But wow, you guys. Calgary went 0-3 on the power play, and Dallas went 0-4.
Yeah, but I don't know. With Kadri, you have like an experienced Stanley Cup champion doing that kind of stuff.
I always forgot he was on that Colorado team.
Yeah,
because he came right to Calgary after that. So it's just.
Yeah.
Did I say right to Kadri or right to Calgary?
He did Calgary.
Kadri to Calgary.
I don't know. I might have missed it.
I wish he kind of stayed in Colorado because this is brutal. Like he's supposed to be our top guy.
Well, he usually is.
He's doing silly things like that. He was the past like couple of years, and it's been fine. But I don't know that one little moment of no, you have the puck.
Well, it also doesn't.
In a shorthanded situation, like come on.
It also doesn't help when Kevin Ball and Rasmus Anderson are -5 and -4 in the game, and the game has 6 goals.
That's pretty awful.
And assuming that, because Kevin Ball and Rasmus Anderson are deep defense partners, right?
They are indeed.
So assuming that Anderson was on for 1 goal, maybe on a power, you didn't score a power play goal, but whatever. Uyghur with a +2 performance.
Attaboy.
Wolf, probably a game he's gonna want to forget with a .786 save percentage.
Not attaboy.
Yeah.
Not attaboy. Pospisil, your guy.
You got to bounce
+1.
back today.
Pospisil is the guy with the.
Vladar today.
What's that?
It's Vladar today.
Confirmed?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see what goalie post says. But you're against,
I would be shocked if they have anything.
You're against
this.
Nashville tonight.
I think it should be Wolf tonight. I think
You got to bounce back.
you can't just leave Wolf to dry after that kind of a game because you left him to dry all game. So why not leave him to dry for another week until the next start?
And
yeah, they're saying Vladar is probable. There's 1 confirmed, 2 confirmed goalies for today. Sorry, so far. So worth checking.
who's the other one?
Mark Shum's confirmed for New Jersey and Toronto, and Scott Wedgwood's confirmed against Pittsburgh.
Scott Wedgwood.
Scott Wedgwood.
Oh, I was gonna say, what about Georg? Yeah, but he got traded. Whoopsies.
He did.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But now Flames.
Anyway, we're out of a playoff spot now. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. We'll bounce back.
I think a lot of teams recently have kind of been. There's been a lot of more battle recently for wild card spots. I think both in the East and the West. Looking.
I mean, right now, like
Where's
the
the
third spot in the Pacific and the 2 wild card spots are tied, and we're only a point behind that.
So right now you're cheering for Pittsburgh tonight because the Avalanche are 1 point ahead of you.
Yes, but I'm also cheered for the Calgary Flames.
Can I slightly derail the show for like 20 seconds?
No,
Always.
just kidding.
Hey, Maya. On the switching board on the far right side, there's that little like kind of shifter that kind of helps you cut between different camera angles. Beside that little handle is the word auto.
Oh,
like kind of lower,
I
like
know
to
what
lower
he's
to the
doing.
left of that.
What is he doing?
Can you
yeah.
hit that? I want to see if this still works.
Is it still there?
She hit it.
Okay.
She's hit it.
Oh, it's not there
No, it's
anymore.
not
What
there.
was it?
Oh,
It
it
was-
used to be an explosion.
Yeah, it was a massive
Oh,
like
the flames.
thing.
It was sick.
So I was
I
like,
see,
I
I
was
see,
like,
I
what
see.
the flames?
That'd be
And then
sweet if that was
whoosh,
back, and then we.
You can make
use that.
you can make a really bad like meme edit for that in post.
Oh, I'm probably gonna.
Just like keep the green screen.
I'll probably just get like this really fake looking like flames PNG and just whack it on there.
That'd be perfect.
Oh, that's a bummer. That looked cool.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
That's okay.
But yeah, I guess I'll cheer for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight.
Dude, honestly, right now with them, kind
look
of
at the upcoming-
low-key a wagon. That's all I'm gonna say.
And the schedule don't get much easier, at least this week, for the Calgary Flames. Obviously, we have Nashville tonight.
Tonight's your game.
Tonight, you got to win that. Then you got Tampa, and then Florida at home.
Tampa's been a powerhouse with Braden Point returning. He's been quite insane.
Calgary kid there. And Florida as well, obviously Stanley Cup champions. And then Boston Bruins, Ottawa Senators, Chicago Blackhawks, and then we got a week off. Oh, I guess Christmas.
Yeah, that is Christmas.
That's a thing. I forgot that was a thing.
Almost like low-key, I'm not even gonna like we have to pay attention, but I'm gonna spend most of my time watching like the World Juniors than the NHL games.
Yeah, I'll probably be
Like
watching
I
the World
didn't know
Juniors.
you could actually play on New Year's. Like the Calgary Flames literally have a game on New Year's.
Oh,
like,
I've gone to the games many a time.
Oh, I genuinely didn't know that. Like wholeheartedly.
I used to go to that game reliably every year.
Fair enough.
That'd be a fun game.
It always is.
It should be
It's
like a
always
late start so that like
Could you imagine you
They're
score
playing
like
something.
an overtime winner exactly at midnight?
That'd be cool.
That was a little. We just jinx.
Yeah.
You want me soda?
Okay.
We are tired.
So,
That's
yeah.
I don't know what else I really got for the Calgary
Ooh,
Flames.
actually, worth mentioning before we stray too far from a kind of close tangent. This is our last week in studio.
Boo.
We'll be off until the new year after Thursday.
All of these socials will still remain active.
Yeah, we'll still remain active on social. I do have plans to put long form content on YouTube so that you don't miss us too much.
Oh yeah, I gotta edit that.
We'll have our full kind of on ice stuff that we did in October. That'll go up. The worst Adidas jerseys will go up as well, and your Honolulu compilation will go up as well.
Ooh, that's exciting.
So
And then we
yeah.
have the hockey content, which will be fun. I think that we.
He did say that.
Yeah, I
Did I say
know.
that?
Yeah, he said.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Oh,
I'm very excited for that because we're gonna put some fun.
I'm excited
jokes.
to see that.
Phil's gonna look like a rock star.
if that's all stuff from
On the
the
ice.
Flames, do we want to move on?
Someone say we could get traded on. Trade for.
What?
I don't know, dude. It's 7 a.m.
Why are you trying?
Well, you could ride.
Dude,
Why are you trying to
someone's got
Why are you
it.
trying to force segues? You don't have to.
I was gonna say
No.
we could ride the Trouba train to the Trouba trade. That's much better than whatever you were trying to say.
Sure.
The Trouba trade.
Yeah. Basically to sum it up, don't be a captain for the New York Rangers.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Or you
Yeah.
are going to get traded because apparently they've traded their last 3 captains.
Are
And
the Ducks about to go on a run here now?
no,
Oh.
probably not. They lost that yesterday. So the trade was Jacob Trouba and all of his $800 million? No. $8 million contract to the Anaheim Ducks for defenseman Urho Vakanainen and a 4th-round pick in the 2025 NHL Draft. I remember talking about this guy in the summer. On
Vakanainen?
on the Coast to Coast TikTok. I
is
swear
it
to God.
Vakanainen?
I cannot.
Why?
I think it was in the free agency signings, and it was like for each team who did they sign, and I think the Ducks added him in the free agency. But I just remember I remember searching up this guy's name in the summer, trying to be like, how do I say this? But
This seems pretty disrespectful for a captain.
a little bit.
It happens a lot.
Like, this is brutal.
Apparently, he's not. There's a possibility he's not done being traded. The Anaheim Ducks have. The Leafs are very, very interested in Trouba, from what I've heard, and the Ducks are willing to retain if the trade is right. So basically, Trouba might become like a low-key journeyman this year, or could be.
What are you looking for if you're the Ducks to trade for Trouba?
From the Leafs, like just because that's like it was the Leafs in Vancouver, but from the Rangers, he didn't want to go to Canada because he had a no move clause. From the Leaf, because Vancouver kind of fell off of that trade thing, but I don't even know who you could trade for.
I don't
Unless
even
it's
know what the
prospects.
asking price is if you're Anaheim.
Yeah,
Like, it's just so.
Like, can we have one of everything, please?
and also Zibanejad. A lot of people aren't kind of looking at this a lot. Zibanejad was asked to waive his no move clause and didn't. He said no.
Which is fair.
Fair. You know, that again, you earn that in your contract. Like, that is literally your call. And also, it'll tie into something later, but Trouba getting traded, and then like 3 hours later, Shesterkin signed.
Yeah, they wasted no time on that.
And
they weren't going to disagree with that.
And this is the part of where he has not been playing very good. If he did it like about a month-ish ago, then everyone would be like, oh, this makes perfect sense because he's been absolutely insane. But he's like, you've won, I think, 2 games out of your last 10. So
Chris Tanev, Jacob Trouba, 1-for-1.
I'm like, do the Leafs need to get that much physical?
I don't think so. Austin Matthews for Trouba.
I feel like
to the Ducks.
I feel like if you have Reeves and Trouba, I feel like that's kind of putting a hat on a hat.
Well, in Anaheim, you have Gudas and Trouba.
But that's outside your back end, though.
That is true. True, I guess.
Trouba.
So yeah, well, again, that was clean. Looking at just their last recent games, going back to, so they beat the Canucks on November 19th. You lose to the Flames, you lose to the Oilers, you lose to the Blues, you lose to Carolina, you lose to the Flyers. So there's a 1, 2, 3. There's a 5-game losing streak. You beat the Canadiens. Cool. You should beat the Canadiens. So then you lose 5-1 to the Devils. You beat the Penguins 4-2, and then you come back. You lose 7-5 to the Kraken after being up 3-1, and you drop a very embarrassing game yesterday to, ironically, the Chicago Blackhawks. And there was also a lot of boos at Madison Square Garden yesterday.
I did hear that one. That was cool.
But for this team to barely be in a playoff spot,
I interpreted that differently.
What?
He said there's a lot of booze. I was like, they have a lot of alcohol there? No.
Well, they do have that too.
I mean, that's what I was saying. I'm like, why would that be a story?
Right now, the Rangers.
I'm just dumb.
Looking at the Metro with the shocking Capitals at 40 points, the Devils at 38, Carolina at 35. The Rangers have 29 points and are basically in the wild card race, and with other teams in the Metro, such as the Islanders, Flyers, Penguins, and even the Blue Jackets.
The Blue Jackets are in contention?
It is quite literally, it goes the Atlantic for wild card, then Metro team, Metro team, Metro team, Metro team, Metro team.
That's neat.
The worst team in the Metro is the Columbus Blue Jackets, who have 27 points. So
the Flames really do suck.
I wouldn't say that, but I don't know. This is embarrassing. For the Rangers, obviously, the past 2-3 seasons they've made the Eastern Conference Finals twice. I believe. Yeah. I think I saw that stat somewhere.
Well, they've been one of the best teams in hockey for the past 3 or 4 years.
And you have literally the second, to some people, the second best or the best goal in the NHL.
Yep. And now you're diving.
Well, yeah, and you're
Makes
willing
no
to
sense.
You're willing to sell off Chris Kreider as well, and it's that's not.
Ew.
Well, so
where do the Rangers go from here? What do they do with their? Because obviously now they need a captain.
They're going captainless the rest of the year.
Oh, I hate that.
I do a little bit too, but looking at their stats, so you have first place for the Rangers in stats is Artemi Panarin with 34 and 27 games, pretty good. Second, excuse me.
It's early.
Second is Will Cooley with 22. Second is Adam Fox. Who would, if you told me that Will Cooley would be the second on your team in points, in front of Zibanejad, who has 20, Trocheck 17. Chris Kreider has a shocking 11 points, and 10 of those are goals, and 1 of them is an assist.
Attaboy.
So pass the puck.
I think Matt Rempe should be captain.
Imagine if you have a part-time captain.
Part-time.
That'd be sweet. I don't know. Where do you think they go from here? Because
New York.
I don't think they stop trading. I think.
Are they just blowing up the store here, or are they gonna just?
I think
make
they're trying to get
one big
younger.
move and then.
It's just weird.
I think they're going for a retool.
Yeah.
Because let's see.
I mean, you did just sign the best goalie.
Zibanejad.
What?
Zibanejad.
Micah Zibanejad.
So,
he's 31. Micah Zibanejad is
60.
So I forgot he was a senator.
Zibanejad, yeah.
Yeah, Puckpedia. Because I'm very curious, a bit curious, how much contract he has. Does Zibanejad?
I can't tell you off the top of my head.
Oh wow.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
so he He has a contract until 2030,
Oof.
which will take him until he's about 37.
Oh God.
So that's borderline unmovable.
And and I don't think Mika Zibanejad is going to be an elite 37-year-old.
He has
people.
he has a full no move clause.
Ugh.
So he cannot be traded unless he decides to waive it. Alongside Artemi Panarin, Vincent Trocheck.
They don't trade Panarin. Panarin stays.
Well, of course not. I'm just
Because
listening.
Panarin's actually been like one of the only Rangers players who's like, I've stayed the exact same as I was last year.
When you have so many, of your guys putting in no move clauses into their contracts, does that kind of show that there's a bit of a trust issue with the New York Rangers?
Not necessarily.
Where they're like, we have to put a clause in so that we don't get sauced.
Not necessarily.
No,
That's
you
a
don't
fairly
think so?
common thing.
Like a lot of teams have at least like one player with a no like move or team clause. Like
Yeah, but this is.
But like so a lot of people like if they are living in America, they don't want to go to Canada because of like their children's schools.
Right.
That happened with Jeff Petrie in the Carlson trade. He went back to Montreal and basically was like, "Can you trade me to an American team? I don't care where, but it's just I want to keep my kid in just this education because it complicates things coming back to Canada."
Yeah,
and
fair
then
enough.
Montreal.
How dare they get a
being
good
actually,
education?
Montreal actually being really nice, traded him to Detroit.
Canada has better schools, though.
This is a hockey podcast. Anyways, would you believe there was another trade?
Yeah.
And ironically, it does involve wood.
Huh?
Mackenzie Blackwood.
I'm not gonna.
Mac Blackwood.
I'm just gonna let that sit.
So apparently now the Colorado Avalanche have
that
three
was
players whose last names like relate to like wood. Miles Wood. Apparently Anna Noonan is a wood.
And Noonan.
Noonan is wood, and then Blackwood.
Is it Noonan wood?
I don't know. I saw it on a meme yesterday, and it was pretty funny.
Yes, memes.
So
Those are sources.
I covered it on the Coast to Coast TikTok. The Colorado Avalanche acquire Mackenzie Blackwood, Giovanni Smith, and a 2027 fifth-round pick. In exchange, the Sharks acquire Alexander Georgiev, Nikolai Kovalenko, a 2025 fifth round, and a 2026 second round. Colorado retains
14%.
And I learned this yesterday. Apparently, Kovalenko, his father was in the Patrick Waugh trade that went out of Colorado. So now for a goalie.
Oh, that's funky.
And now it's the same thing, just going to San Jose.
That's funky.
I think this is a good trade for both teams.
Yeah, I agree. I think both teams kind of need to switch it up in general, and this is something that's going to do it. Obviously, Colorado, it's kind of weird to be doing that, like just as you start to get into the playoff picture. But
There's been a lot
the
of
Sharks are god awful. So
There's been a lot of trades early on this year than normal, I would say.
Georgiev might be boned.
Georgiev?
Because if he
Georgiev?
can't perform behind a decently defensive team in Colorado,
Oh yeah, he's gonna
I
get
have
lit
no
up
idea
against
what
San
he's
Jose.
doing.
Dude, I think I said this when again, because just me being a Penguins fan, when I watched the Penguins and San Jose game, that Pittsburgh ended up winning a shootout. I was watching and I was like, I think I even said like Colorado should pick up a Mackenzie Blackwood because he was playing insane. It was 3-0 Pittsburgh and he faced like almost double the shots or something at the time and backboned his team to getting a point in the shootout.
Yeah.
Like it was quite actually insane. And then obviously, like we said earlier, he's not starting tonight because, well, that would just be a little weird. You said Noonan starts tonight for Colorado? Or did you say Wedgwood?
Wedgwood.
Oh, right.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. I think this is a good move for Colorado. Obviously, we've seen like when you're getting hung out to dry by a team that's completely lackluster, and then you're still able to pull out some of the wins that he has this season. Yeah, can't complain. Good move for.
I also feel
Good move.
like they have Askarov, like the Sharks. They have that young goalie, so even having an experienced goalie like Georgiev, who's just having just an off year, I would say. His stats aren't going to get any better now, but.
Would have been cool to get Georgiev in Calgary.
why?
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
To teach Wolf how to be a goalie.
It's Vladar's job.
He's not doing a great job.
I mean, against Buffalo on the 3rd, Georgiev allowed 4 goals on 6 shots.
Ugh.
Or sorry,
Yeah,
4 goals on
that's-
8. My bad.
That's not ideal.
I'm not talking that well.
It's early. Jinx.
God, that was such a cute moment, guys.
Thanks.
I mean, aside from that, he's been, hasn't he? 967 last game, 500 before that, 903, 826, 947, 824.
That was just a bunch of numbers.
Doug, all you said was he has been,
He has been,
hasn't he? That's literally all you said was he has been, hasn't he?
He's been,
Like, that's why I was looking at
hasn't
you.
he?
He's been what? You literally just
He's
went,
been cringe. He's been a little,
okay,
he's been a little bit kind of streaky.
streaky. Well, we
mean,
know,
on
we know
this-
how you felt in the beginning of the season.
On the
fantasy.
season, he's 338 and an 874 save percentage. 338 goals against an 874 save percentage,
Ouch.
which is
Not ideal.
no. What is league average save percentage? I'm very curious.
I
NHL.
want to say it's like 890 now because
League.
it's literally been going down
Yeah, because all the goalies are bad.
except for like
Except for
5, 10.
901.
Storkin.
Hellebuck?
So he's
Well,
3%, a bit over 3%, a bit under 3%.
I don't think his stats are going to get any better
No,
on this shirt.
no, and his contract's up at the end of this season. This just kind of might be it,
For Georgiev.
possibly.
I doubt it. I think some teams get
He's Russian, right? What is he? He'll go with McKay.
He's from
He's 28.
Bulgaria.
Dude, he's
Bulgaria.
28 years old. He has his career stats are 144 wins, 89 losses, 22 overtime losses with a 2.89 goals against and a 907 save percentage with 15 shutouts. He's not a bad goalie. He's just having a bad year, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
I could totally see.
figure it out.
I could totally see a bunch of teams that are desperate for a goalie picking him up. Like, to name a few off the top of my head, I don't think like the Kings, Seattle, just would name a few. I think.
I think you're confident in Decord in Seattle.
Fair. Maybe you want to pick Georgiev as a backup, as Grubauer is.
Indeed, that might be a bit.
Brother. But yeah, honestly, other than that, there's not been much trades going on. Again, lot of rumors, especially with it not being close to March, which I find kind of surprising, to say the least.
I'm just looking up a quick bit of trivia, real quick, before we jump off.
Will we get it recorded this time?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
We've tried 4 times, or what? No, 4, no.
This is the second one.
2.
And I cannot seem to find it, but that's okay.
Noonan is not with Colorado anymore.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was trading the Scotch Wedgwood
Yeah.
trade, which would make more sense for the wood joke.
Yeah.
Wedgwood, Blackwood, Mileswood. See, that makes more sense.
Lockwood.
But he's not on the team.
I'm
No.
That's okay.
You asked if he was starting today.
Yeah. 7.
It's early.
Yeah.
It's early.
I
It's
can
early.
use that excuse now. Thank God.
The last NHL captain that was traded. Do you know who it was?
Gio? Giordano?
I don't think he was traded, was he? I thought it was the end of his contract.
He went bye-bye.
I don't know. Maybe. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Wheeler.
I'll be wrong
Because
again.
Oh, no. Wheeler got stripped of his captaincy and then traded.
the most recent trade I can find of a captain.
Eichel.
Oh, yeah.
You are a year behind.
Ooh.
The next year,
Poop.
a captain was traded.
In what year? 2020?
2022. Eichel was traded in 2021 from
Which
Sabres to
team did
Vegas.
this player go to?
He went to Ottawa.
Carlson.
Oh wait, no, sorry. He went to Florida. My bad. Maybe.
Kachuk. No, he
Kachuk was
wasn't
never a
captain. What am I saying?
Wait. Don't tell us.
Okay.
Tarasenko was never okay. Players that went to Florida. Tarasenko was never a captain. Is he still in the Florida right now?
No.
Oh.
I think he's in Ottawa now, which is why I said Ottawa originally.
Did he win?
Ekman Larson?
He's in Toronto.
Did he win the Cup of Florida?
No.
So he was on the Stanley Cup team that didn't win.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
He made it to the finals.
Yeah.
I guess.
Some guy,
I really want to get this.
Some guy. He's just a dude.
just a little guy.
What team did he play for? Like, what team, before getting traded to Florida, because obviously he's not in Florida anymore, what team was he captain of? Or does that give it away?
That gives it away.
Aw.
That does give it away.
I would like it to be given away, Alex. Give it
I
away,
wouldn't.
give it away, give it
Give it
away.
away now.
So it's not Bo Horvat.
Mm-mm.
Is it a Western team or an Eastern team?
Eastern.
I don't even know which teams exist in the East.
Nope.
He was traded to Florida, played 18 games there, and then went to Ottawa.
He played 18.
He played 18 games. I forgot this guy was a
Nope.
Panther
And he's
to begin
currently
with.
an Ottawa Senator.
Yep, he's been an Ottawa Senator since 22-23.
Their captain, nope. Their captain,
Shane
nope.
Pinto.
Their
Pinto
captain,
Bean.
Nope. Their captain, nope. Their captain,
He had
nope.
106 points in 55 games in 2007-2008 season with the Gatineau Olympique. 106 points in 55 games.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Can you
good.
tell me the team? Like, I know it might give it away, but I genuinely am so lost.
The team he was a captain of?
Yeah.
Drake Batherson.
Oh, is he on Buffalo?
No, he wasn't on Buffalo.
I was gonna say that one guy in Buffalo that played his entire career in Buffalo, went to Florida once, won a cup, then retired. Ogopogo. That's not his name.
Okay. Halok Poso.
Thank you. At least you got the play.
Okapogo. All right, I gotta call time on this one. We gotta move on.
Who is it?
In 2022, the Flyers traded Claude Giroux
Claude
to
Giroux.
the Florida Panthers.
Of course.
The Flyers got back, among other names, Owen Tippett.
What you know about prime Claude Giroux? That was insane.
He was.
Insanely annoying as a Penguins fan, but insane to watch.
I kind of missed that era.
Dude, 2010,
Philly and Pittsburgh.
2010 sports is probably one of the, like, in all sports.
Dog, you were like 4 years old.
Dude, what do you mean? I was 4. I would have been, what? I was 6 in 2010.
Same thing.
Okay.
I mean, that is
But, like, am I not, dude, like, you had the 2018 Super Bowl comeback, the 2016, like, basketball stuff. Hockey was thriving. I don't know, I'm just saying, man. But I also agree with you. I do miss the Flyers, Penguins, like,
Yeah.
old-timey.
Remember when Philly was good?
We don't like each other.
Remember when rivalries were actually rivalries?
Dude, you cannot be saying that as a Flames fan. The Battle of Alberta, nobody likes each other on that.
No, I know. It used to be way gnarlier.
It used to be way worse.
Way worse. Back when both teams were like good.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's thing with Philly used to be like deadly. Then it became a thing with the Capitals' rivalry with Crosby Ovi was
Like the 2000s.
yeah.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
60-year-olds.
Shakes fist at Cloud. Dub
Yeah,
Corner.
that was not funny.
As a Simpsons reference.
Dub Corner. Oh man, I do not have a lot of energy for Dub Corner today. Usually I'm much more energetic for Dub
Dude,
Corner.
I was paying attention
However,
to the W.
Okay, wait. Before we jump into Dub Corner, just while we're still kind of talking about the Panthers, Paul Maurice became the winningest head coach in Panthers history.
We love Paul Maurice.
He passed Jacques Martin in the 3-1 victory over the San Jose Sharks.
Yippee!
Carry on.
Woohoo!
So in classic Calgary hockey fashion, the Calgary Hitmen lost to one of the worst teams in the league and then beat one of the best teams in the league.
Dude, that worked.
In the Prince Albert game, we lost 4-3.
I'm going through puberty again.
And then they demolished the Saskatoon. Well, not demolished. It was an overtime game. So,
Dude, this game,
5-4 win in Saskatoon. Which one are you looking at, Marek?
the Prince Albert game cringed me because I started paying
Cringed me.
attention. Yes. I started
Cringed
paying
you?
was cringing to me, whatever. I'm so tired.
You said cringe me.
Okay, I was keeping like tabs on this game because I kind of just focus on the Hitmen a bit more now. You were down 3-0, then it was 3-1, then it was 3-2, then it was 3-3. The Hitmen came all the way back, and then you lost.
Yep.
It's just like, how many penalties? Oh my, whoa, it's a lot of penalties.
Oh my good gracious.
Oh, Benny got a penalty.
So did Mr. Howe.
Benny in the jet.
And Hunter. Assist for Hunter Ora, assist for Ben Kindle. Good time.
What did?
Oh, what?
What?
Ben got a 10-minute misconduct?
Kendall got and so did this guy.
Axel Hertig.
Oh no, and Harrison.
That would be crazy if Ben
That
got in
guy.
a fight.
There's no way they'd give 10 minutes. Also, this was in the first. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say not the first period.
This is the end of the first period.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first period.
Interesting.
I want to know
Carry
what
on.
happened. Someone figure it out.
I'll figure it out for you.
He'll figure it out.
Okay.
But no, this game cringed because he did all this work. He came back and then.
Yeah,
he
big
lost.
old comeback from goal tallies from Adazinski, Vidston, and Tulk. Obviously the power play, so the Tulk goal not involving Tanner Howe. Because, yeah, it's the Tulk Howe Kindle line. That's dangerous. Speaking of, they kind of went off on the next game. Ben Kindle with his first WHL hat trick against the Saskatoon Blades. 4-point night as he assists on Oliver Tulk's goal as well. That Tulk Kindle Howe line is a problem. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's looks pretty good. Calgary Hitmen. I was going to say the Calgary Flames. Calgary Flames are not doing very good.
Close enough.
Calgary Hitmen are sitting. Where's my tab? Where's my tab? Where's my tab? There it is. We're sitting 5th in the East. That's pretty good. We were just talking about the whole WHL landscape in general right now. Looking at the Everett Silvertips, which are insane.
Isn't that the team that Landon DuPont?
That is the team Landon DuPont is on. 24 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime loss, 1 shootout loss. That is stupid.
How many points does Landon DuPont have? Whoa. Landon DuPont, who is currently, he was. You okay?
No.
This cough won't go away.
So-
will it?
So
angry
Landon
about it.
DuPont was born 2009. So that makes him, math early in the morning.
14.
14. He has 28
No,
points.
not 14.
15.
15.
So whatever. He's a child, and
Yeah.
he
They're all children.
dude, he
They
can't,
are all children.
He can't drive, and he has 28 points on this team.
Ben Kindle also cannot drive.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy?
I just felt so much older.
They're all children. It's the junior hockey league.
Look, man.
I like how you slowed down the word
Look,
junior.
man. Look, man. Cool.
That's the whole point of
What
it.
team
their
is
children.
Gavin McKenna on? Is it Vancouver?
Red
Gavin
Hat.
McKenna is on Med Hat.
I can't find why Kindle got a 10-minute.
I hope it was a fight because that would be cool. Because Ben doesn't really do that.
I feel like this article would have mentioned that.
If you met him ever, like, you'd be like, oh, this guy don't fight.
Dude, I knew Gavin McKenna was insane, but holy cow. He's played 30 games and he has 60 points. He
Yeah.
quite literally has double point per game. His point per game is literally double.
Yeah, Med Hat's pretty good right now. They are
Probably because of
second in the East.
probably because of that guy.
16 and 13. 16 and 13 gets you second in the East right now.
That's insane.
That's so brutal.
Oh, we also didn't mention this is going back to Flames, but Zane Perrick. Wow.
I was going to get
there you
there.
go.
Is now on the
Yes,
World
on the
Juniors.
roster.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. 'cause-
Seneke as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is okay.
And
we'll leave
which
it at that.
and unfortunately, Brenneke, the Penguins prospect, has dropped out due to injury.
Which leads me to my next point. After Carter Yakimchuk had another 3-point night against the Blades, what do we got to do to get this kid on the team? Like, do we need a Tanya Harding situation here?
Probably.
Whoa.
Like, this is insane. How, like, I'm still pretty angry about it. I'm sure the Ottawa Senators are really angry about it too.
I'm sure Yak is still furious over it too. That's why he's doing so well.
Yeah,
I can't
Yak
wait till
took
like
it
an hour
personally.
from now we get a notification on Instagram that says he's on the team.
That would be crazy.
Also, I just want to highlight the fact the Spokane Chiefs and they have won 9 of their last 10, and the Elverton Silvertips are.
The what?
What?
Silvertips?
It's a good question. Everett Silvertips
There you
There you go.
are on a streak that involves 11 wins.
Yeah.
They've allowed. Oh my dude.
Well, I mean, they're 20. What do you?
this
They're
team is
26
insane.
and
yeah, but dude,
3.
Yeah, but dude, like, they have a win percentage of 8.850.
That's how numbers work.
Holy cow, dude. This is wild. The Wenatchee Wild.
I like that one. Calgary.
Thanks, Maya.
Yeah, Carter Yakimchuk, 26 points in 22 games.
I don't know. I don't understand those 4 players that didn't go. Now, I think 2 of them are now in.
Yeah. So they were all the reserves. Why were they the reserves?
Maybe they- well,
were
maybe
the
they
top
knew-
4 picks.
Maybe they knew the injuries because, like, right after we were all like, "Why isn't Tijji Ginla on there?" Oh, he's out for the year.
Yeah.
So,
But
maybe
Yak is not
Yak
out
is
for the
playing.
year.
who was? Yeah, that's what we thought.
There we go.
Who was the Flames prospect that got like, or was it him or Flames that got like a season-ending injury recently? Was that someone on the Hitmen or Flames?
No, there was someone on the Flames. Kirkland.
Justin Kirkland?
No, it's not what I'm thinking of.
Anthony Mantha?
No, I know it's not Mantha. Don't worry about it, Will.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Is it in your depth corner?
That's pretty much it on Dub Corner.
Because I do actually have a Q corner.
Let's get Yak on this too.
So
Let's get Yak on the podcast.
No.
the Cape Breton Eagles have climbed up a spot in the QMJHL standings.
Yippee, yippee.
They have gone from where is standings from 7th to 6th.
What?
Good for them.
Dude, it's my I love it when I search up QMJHL and the Hitmen come up.
They beat Valdor a couple days ago, 5-3, and the days before that they beat St. John Sea Dogs 5-0.
Whoa.
Yeah, so they're climbing a bit.
This is in French.
But
It's a French league.
This isn't why I wanted to talk about the Q, even though I'm sure Redshaw and company are appreciating the Cape Breton.
Are we talking about
Shout out
Acadie
Cape Breton.
Bathurst?
We are talking about Acadie
I
Bathurst.
thought so.
What happened?
So per 8 tweets by Jeff Marek on December 8th.
Whoa. Wasn't he like in trouble? Not Marek, but Jeff Marek.
Why?
Yeah,
For
'cause-
like revealing.
yeah, he spoiled the results of the draft. Or
Yeah,
something.
and he was
I don't know.
like he was on 31 Thoughts. 32 Thoughts with Elliot Friedman. I always find it funny when I see like when people quote Jeff Marek and be like, Marek said, I'd be like, oh, I did say that. Anyways.
So per a tweet by Jeff Marek, at the QMJHL Board of Governors meeting this week, expect a vote to pass on the sale and relocation of the Acadie Bathurst Teton to a group in St. John's, Newfoundland.
St. John's.
St. John's notably just lost their ECHL team.
Also notably far away.
Far away, which is why they lost their ECHL team.
Yeah.
So
But
why give him
if
another?
we're talking about one of the most goated hockey logos in history, the Newfoundland Growlers are probably among it.
Whoa, that's a cool logo. It gives me like
Oh, yeah.
it gives me like Shoresy vibes a little bit.
A little bit.
Absolute. Oh, yeah, it does. 100%.
No, but
Like
hopefully, assuming that this vote does pass, and St. John's Acadie Bathurst does relocate to St. John's, hopefully they bring back the.
yeah, those are actually
Growlers.
like
So that means there'll be a
those
St.
are
John.
kind of similar. Not kind of, but like they are kind of resemble.
That means there'll be a St. John and a St. John's
Yeah,
playing in the same division.
It's not even that. It's that for St. John, their team name starts with an S.
Yeah, St.
So it's the
John's
St.
Sea
John's
Dogs.
Sea Dogs
Ooh.
and the St. John's
Titans
Let's
or whatever.
go
They
with
keep
Growlers.
Titans. Or
That quite literally
Growlers, yeah.
reminds me of like in the NHL of like Sebastian Aho's 1v1ing Sebastian Aho. Like
Sure.
it just gets confusing after a while. Can you imagine being an announcer just trying to say that really quickly? All those.
St. John's goes to St. John.
Yeah.
That's going to be brutal.
Well, I liked watching the Sebastian Aho. It was like Sebastian Aho goes around. Sebastian Aho scores. It's like
Because, like,
who scored on which team?
that's going to be rough because Halifax and, like, Charlottetown and Moncton are all, like, relatively close to, like, Montreal and area and Quebec City and area. St. John's ain't nowhere close. St. John's is far. That's like a... Actually, I don't even really know. Let me pull up a map.
I was about to say,
here.
isn't Charlottetown?
Charlottetown's PEI.
It's
I'm
far.
aware, but like
That's not that far. It's like this big.
From Montreal.
that the size of it has no bearing on how far away it is from a place.
That's true.
Word.
Let me.
Vatican City's tiny. It's still far away from here.
That's true. You're right. You're right. Let me pull it up here.
Do you want me to tap dance for a bit?
Okay,
I would
so
love to see you tap dance.
You do not want to see me tap
I
dance.
think that'd be the funniest.
okay,
thing
so you're
ever.
right. So Charlton would be
Five legs
the
for him to tap
farthest, probably the farthest. Just looking at a map briefly, Moncton. But the thing is, Moncton's there. Bathurst is in that area, and then obviously you have Quebec and Montreal City. Double the distance from Quebec City to Charlottetown, and maybe you'll get to St. John's.
Yikes.
So
It's
you're
a far away place.
and there's no other teams around there,
No.
right? So, like, or no, sorry, Cape Breton would be the farthest, I think. Anyway, Cape Breton, that's close enough to where there are other teams, and then you just have this one other team that's way out there. Anyway,
I mean, they typically fly regardless.
do they?
Well, they typically fly to like typical.
Well, I guess you kind of have to.
Typically, like CHL teams, they fly to a location and then bus.
Not in the dub.
You're telling me the Hitmen drove to Seattle?
Yes.
That's bonkers. I mean, that's also a bit of Murray Edwards for you. So depending on their ownership.
Yeah. Depending on the ownership and I guess the funding. But yeah, no, the Hitmen drive everywhere. But you can't really drive to Newfoundland. There's some water in the way.
He's gonna rent a boat. Get a really big boat.
Let's hop on the ferry.
Let me drive the boat. Is there a ferry?
Probably.
There must be a Sydney. Oh yeah, there is. So that means they're probably not going to be driving, or they're probably not going to be flying. They'll take the.
They'll be driving under the water. Under the sea.
They'll take the ferry from Sydney to St. John's, and all the boys will get to sleep on the boat and get seasick.
Which is an
and
enjoyable
it's gonna be great.
experience. Have you ever
Super
slept on a
enjoyable
boat?
experience.
Yep. It's a blast. Then you get off the boat and you still feel like everything's moving.
Let me drive the boat.
Let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat. Oh, that was my ankle.
Oh, these good old morning shows. Anyway,
Yeah, thank goodness it's the only one.
Cool.
Did we talk about the Shesterkin contract?
It's big.
It is big. Let's double back to the Rangers. I think that's the end of the queue. Just keep an eye on the vote for Acadie Bathurst to relocate to St. John's and hopefully bring back
Where
the
even
Growlers.
is Acadie Bathurst? Where are you? I don't even know. I'm gonna Google it.
I just learned that Shesterkin's last name isn't actually Shesterkin. It's Shestiorkin.
Yeah. Same with Vasilevsky. He
This?
also has an anglicized last name.
Well, I guess
I guess I got it.
Malkin's name's not right. It's Yevgeny Malkin. It's not just Evgeny Malkin.
Same with like any kind of Igor is typically Jaeger. Like Jaeger
I
Zamula
always find that interesting though, because like
from Hitman.
it's like at least like people like Malkin, it's a one letter. Yevgeny Malkin.
Yeah, Vasilevsky's name ends with a Y.
Yeah.
Vasilevsky.
Oh, that didn't clock my brain. Huh. See, that is so weird. I wonder why they changed that. Like genuinely.
Why are we putting WHL teams, or not WHL teams, QMJHL teams into cities that like, it's literally a one mall city.
Don't be distant.
Barely a
cities.
city.
Don't be distant cities.
There's like one Subway. There's a Canadian Tire. There's a Dairy Queen. That's about it.
Dude, that's all you
That's
need.
Acadie Bathurst.
I mean,
Yeah.
how big is Chicoutimi?
Probably
Shout out
bigger.
Chicoutimi.
What?
I heard that one.
What?
Chicoutimi.
Maya laugh.
Chicoutimi looks
Chicoutimi?
Chicoutimi looks significantly larger.
Chicoutimi.
Yeah, Chicoutimi is significantly larger. They got 2 Starbucks.
Ooh.
Chicoutimi.
Chicoutimi? Chicoutimi.
Yippee! All right, back to the Shesterkin trade. I'm on Instagram. Why am I?
That's it. It's not a trade. It's an extension.
That's exactly what I said.
There's
I
also a
don't
little
think it is.
Nope, it's exactly what I said.
there's a little area of Chicoutimi that's called Canton Tremblay. So that's
Chicoutimi
nice.
sounds like a cheese. Am I like?
It does sound
It
like
does
a cheese.
Am
taste
I-
vaguely
A
like
lot of French
cheese.
names sound like a cheese.
Okay, well, so, like let's go to someone whose name doesn't sound like cheese, and that's Shesterkin.
I wouldn't want to try Shesterkin cheese.
Anyways, Shesterkin is super grateful for an 8-year contract and happy to eliminate all the noise.
I mean,
He's got the most money for an NHL goalie ever.
I kind of said this like before. I think I said this before we started. Of course, you're grateful. Like, what a stupid headline. Oh yeah, he's grateful for becoming getting $98 million. Of course, he's grateful. Read a better headline.
One of the quotes he says it was quote, "It was a pretty tough weekend for me, but I enjoyed it. So happy everything is done and I can be focused on my game right now," Shesterkin said.
what
Wife
a
and
tough
baby
weekend.
are good and healthy, so God bless.
What a tough weekend.
I would also enjoy
Just getting
signing
thrown $11 million.
Yeah, I'd also enjoy signing a contract that hands me $11.5 million over 8 years.
Yeah.
So
I think I'd enjoy that a bit.
Every year for 8 years.
His new contract starts next season with a salary and AAV exceeding that of Carey Price's
Oh, there goes
contract
my
of
trivia.
8 years, 10.5 AAV signed with the Canadiens in 2017.
I was gonna ask.
And Bobrovsky in 7 years, 10 million AAV with the Florida Panthers in 2019.
I was going to ask what goalie
Oh, Carey Price.
before.
Bobrovsky.
Well, dang.
Well,
We bring
yeah.
the boom.
I don't know. It's a lot of money, and I think Trouba's probably like
Okay.
not too happy about
Oh,
it.
definitely. Would you not see the things he was saying in the media? He was
He was not.
He literally was like, "Yeah, this is they gave me a threat. This was a threat."
Yeah.
Dude, you were
That's kinda crazy.
I don't. We didn't obviously talk about this, but like, you were about to be put. Your captain was about to be put on waivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where any team could be like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah.
And I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if some team went. Yoink.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think if I'm Trouba, I would have rathered that.
No, because he didn't want to go to a Canadian team, and the 3 teams that were interested in him, or 4, I guess, would be Columbus, Anaheim, Vancouver, and Toronto.
Maybe this speaks to the, I guess, like the pettiness in me. If someone threatens me by saying, "Hey, either we'll trade you or we're gonna put you on waivers," then I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, lose me for nothing."
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've also ironic. It is kind of weird, but you did see the documentary, and he did talk a lot about like what New York has done for him and his family.
Yeah.
So you almost think that like he did that in a way to like honor them.
Yeah.
In a weird,
A bit of payback.
twisted way.
In a
How
not
did he play
threatening
yesterday
way.
against the in the Ducks game?
What's that?
How did he do in the Ducks game? They lost to the Montreal Canadiens in a shootout. Jacob Trouba had 1 shot.
Attaboy.
Hey.
That is 0.1 points in fantasy.
Nice.
Shout out all you Jake Trouba holders.
All 5 of you. Just kidding.
Surely there's more than 5.
I can guarantee you there's probably more than 5.
I'm just still thinking about the
You say
cheese thing.
probably.
Phil's hungry now.
I'm still thinking about the cheese thing. Like
Cheese.
Cheese.
I'm looking at the other team names in the queue.
you're trying to compare them to cheese.
I don't really listen, man.
I'm trying to
think of
figure out
cheeses.
which ones sound like the best cheese.
Scooter-me.
Chicoutimi's up there.
Oh, Jacob Trouba was a -1.
I think
Trouba,
penalty.
what are you doing? We got a penalty? Wait, actually.
Sorry.
I think
You're the mile,
Bay
like,
Comio
fantasy.
sounds like it could be a type of brie.
He had,
Sorry, what could be that breed? Sorry.
Bay Como.
Bay Como.
Bay Como.
sounds like
That
sounds like
cheese.
Blake
Blake Como.
that is not his name.
Moncton could sounds like some sort of sharp white cheese. I think.
Going back to Trouba real quick.
Ramuski they all sound like.
They do all sound like cheese.
Chicoutimi sounds like a creamy cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes.
Like one you use on like raclette or something.
Yeah.
This is a hockey podcast.
So does Shawinigan.
We're talking about hockey. We're talking about hockey cities.
Royun Noranda definitely sounds like a cheese.
Ruin Noranda.
That's what I said.
Awkward.
I thought you said Royan. Sorry.
Oh, maybe. Those sound like cheeses. Anyway.
I would love some Chicoutimi cheese.
Yeah. Bring
Send
us
it to us.
Bring us some
Send us Chicoutimi cheese.
Send us Chicoutimi.
It's
Oh my
a
God.
package of Cracker Barrel.
All right, I just want to go back to the Ducks game. Trouba's first game was cheese. Trouba's first game was -1, and he had 5 hits. So not surprising. He played.
Trouba be Trouba.
He had the second most ice time.
It's Trouba.
Get out. Please.
Get up.
And also, Line scored again. He's got 3 goals in 4 games.
Man, he's
Scooby-Doo.
been a force since he came back.
Hockey, I would say.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of why he's in the NHL.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was actually a really nice goal. And a pass from Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Who? Who? Suzuki? Who? This is why, guys, we don't do 7 in the morning shows.
So glad we don't do the morning shows anymore.
Shout out Aiden Oleko.
How did
He has Jacob Trouba in our fantasy group.
Yeah.
How did we do this every day?
Well, we didn't do it every day. We did it
I
once
guess
a
it
week.
wasn't
We
this
did do
early.
it every day.
And it wasn't this early.
No, we would be starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think.
Was it 8 to 9?
I think it was 8 to 9.
No.
Oh, yeah, because I had to go grab cameras first.
Yeah.
No, was it 8 to 9?
Oh, no, I brought cameras too. I
thought it was-
at the campus, like, I went up the day before.
I thought it was 9 to 10:30. Class starts at.
Nope.
'Cause
No,
I remember we were late to every class.
No, because I had to rent the cameras before. That's why we did hour and a half shows.
See, look at the things we do for you guys. Check out the Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be tons of cheese jokes on that Twitter very, very soon.
No, I'm going back to bed, bro.
I'm not.
I'm going back to bed.
I have energy. I'm awake now,
I
so.
have no energy.
I might
And I got to work till like 2 in the morning tonight, so.
What's that?
I got to work till like 2 in the morning tonight. So
I mean, technically tomorrow, but
And Maya's doing some dancing up there. She could be.
she's telling us to wrap it up. I'm okay to wrap it up.
she's okay to wrap it up. Are you okay to wrap it up, Maya?
No,
she
she's like
disappeared.
She looks panicky.
Well,
Yeah, I
again,
see your head
You okay,
bouncing.
man?
just with this week being kind of our last week for shows, be sure to check our social medias out, as at least the TikTok will be posting daily ones, especially with the World Juniors going on. Like Alex said in the beginning, there will be lots of YouTube content, like Phil's odd weird obsession with Honolulu. There might even
Honolulu.
be, maybe we can get a cheese
Honolulu.
compilation in there.
Jeez.
We'll start. This will be the day that the cheese compilation starts, and we'll
Yeah.
see how long it gets us.
I think Quebec sounds like the worst cheese. That's what I've decided on. The other ones could be passable as cheeses.
Like Halifax, Halifax
Halifax
cheese.
cheese?
What would be the closest named hockey player that would resemble a cheese?
Is there any hockey player named Brie?
No, I was thinking Pasternak for like similar to Parmesan, but
That's not bad.
what if I searched that up? Hockey players, names related to.
Cheese.
This is gonna be great on
This
the
is
TikTok.
great listening.
Um,
I hope this
Someone on Reddit 8 years ago helped me name the all cheese NHL lineup.
oh no.
So far I've got Emerson Etem and Radko Gudas.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, wait. We got Danny Briere.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
We got Colby Armstrong.
There you go.
Okay.
Pekka Rinne.
Pecorino.
Pekka-
Like it's
yep.
cheese.
Oh yeah. Marchment kind of sounds like mozzarella.
Patrick Sharp Cheddar. It's a bit of a stretch.
That's
Mike.
a bit of a stretch.
This guy goes a bit of a stretch, but Mike Gruyere. Gruyere is
Yep.
the cheese.
Gruyere is
Matt
pretty good.
Zuccarella.
Zuccarella.
Magnus Parmesan.
PRV.
Evgeny Fedorov.
Fedorov.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, this one's kind of good. Ivan Provorov. Provorov cheese. Provolone
That's a
cheese.
provolone.
Provolone.
Taylor Halloumi. Dude, these are amazing. Someone goes, insert bad goalie who is Swiss cheese joke. Mike Bertolleri.
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
All right.
Camembert.
Camembert.
Yeah.
Camembertly?
Camilleri. Camembert. I'm trying to work it out.
This is probably the greatest segment ever.
It's probably the worst show closing we've
No,
had.
this is the best,
Cheese.
dude. Cheese.
Cheese.
Anyways, I've been Marek Robinson with my fellow cheese fanatics
Cheese.
with Alex Furco,
Cheese.
Phil Trombley,
Cheese.
and we really like cheese today, apparently. We will see you guys on Thursday, or two of us will.
Oh, will be
Sports.
doing an interview with a Montreal Cougars men's hockey player tomorrow.
Woo.
And that'll be put into the episode on Thursday, so look forward to that. Make sure you keep watching.
Check us out on Twitter,
Cheese.
TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and anywhere you find your podcast, because we will be posting daily content, especially with the World Juniors coming up. And we will see you guys
Justice for
on
Yak and Joe.
Thursday.
I'll break away, I'll break away, I'll break away, I'll break away.